All right, we are back here on the podcast, picking up coverage of Stranger Things Volume 5, Part 1 is out now. The first four episodes came out the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. Join me today to break it all down. Our pop culture correspondent, back for the first time since the Super Bowl, Sam Derosa is here with us. Sam, how are you?
Good. How are you, Mike?
Pretty good. Like, long time no chat, but life got in the way. But I'm glad we got able to link back up for this. We covered season 4 back in 22.
Yeah, that was eons ago, and yet I feel like we were just talking about this a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about, too. It's like, I don't know who's aged more in the 3 years, like us or the kids who are actually on this show.
Oh God, yeah, it's like you watch them grow up, like they're your own younger siblings.
Yeah, because I was like looking up some of the ages out of curiosity for some of these kids who were starting on the show here. It's like I was jumped out immediately watching the season. Like I'm like, wow, like Caleb McLaughlin like got very like old.
Yeah, but it's funny because the kids have aged so much, but like Steve and Jonathan and Nancy, like they all look the same,
Yeah,
which
they
is
do.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm pulling some agents up here for gives it credit how young they were at the start of the show. Finn Wolfhard is 22. He'll turn 23 at the end of December. Gaten Matarazzo, who's Dustin, is turned 23 in September. Caleb McLaughlin's 24. Noah Schnapp is 21. So he's actually the youngest of the bunch. And I believe Millie Bobby Brown obviously is 21 also. So they were cast very young when they started the show.
Yeah, they were just kids, and now they're old people like us.
Now they are past college.
Yeah, crazy.
College age for all of them. So we'll catch up here since Super Bowl. Like a lot of stuff has happened this year. Like what have you kept up with? What have you missed?
Well, if we could just, do a little rewind and insert my little Severance season two, get excited for it or whatever I said. And guess what? It hit. It was so good. I was right. I'm never right. And I was so right about Severance, which was great. Recently, then there was White Lotus. But recently I watched Task on HBO with Mark Ruffalo. I don't know if you saw that one.
I did check that out. That was a great show.
It was so good. I was not like expecting that. And then the most recent has been Death by Lightning on Netflix.
Yeah. I have
That
not.
was insane.
Yep. I have not gotten to that one here. On the TV front, a couple things I'll throw in here, the ones I've seen here. White Lotus, obviously, I've mentioned here. Did not get to Severance yet. I still have to go back and watch one. I want to get to the pit. I didn't get to that yet. I heard that's
Me
really good.
neither. Same. It's on my list.
I'm gonna try and get that this month before season 2 comes out at some point in January. I want to get there. Andor needs to go up your list because it's season 2 is phenomenal.
I know. I dropped the ball on that one. I'm letting all the Star Wars fans down.
Yeah, and I will also throw out here. Did you ever check out Adolescence on Netflix?
I did not, but I was very curious about it.
It's very good. It's
Okay.
very well made. Like it was in the mix for awards at the Emmys, and like it's a very unique show, and like there's has the very like cool like visual style. Like everything is designed to look like a one shot.
Oh, that's awesome.
All four episodes are designed to look like that. I think they have hidden breaks in there, but like it looks like it's a continuous shot the entire time.
Oh, we love some good editing.
Yeah, it's fantastic stuff here. Movie wise, I feel like decently on track for this year. So like movie front, what stuck out to you?
Um, Enjoyed Sinners immensely
Yeah, but I
because
love
that's technically 2025, right?
that's this year. That came out in
Okay, thank
mid-March.
God.
Yep.
Um, Thunderbolts was good. The Naked Gun like surpassed my expectations. But the last two I really enjoyed, which is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, that was a big thing back in August.
It was so good, and recently just watched Frankenstein, and that was amazing.
Yeah, Frankenstein was phenomenal. I did check that out recently because like that was on my to-do list. I called that one. I want to see F1. I haven't. That's something
Hmm.
that's streaming soon. Did you check out either Superman or Fantastic Four?
Yes.
Which did you like better?
Fantastic Four. I did not enjoy Superman at all.
Oh, so you're out on the James Gunn right now.
I love James Gunn because what is one of my favorite movies of all time?
Guardians. Oh
Scooby-Doo.
yeah, that's right. He did that too.
Scooby-Doo 2. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite movies. I don't know. I was bored.
Yeah, that's interesting because like I saw that movie in theaters like opening weekend. Like everybody was going nuts for that movie.
I feel like the odd man out. Like nobody else has like hated it. And Fantastic Four, I what I liked about it was the visually, it was nice, but I was bored during the story.
Yeah. I will also add here another like James Gunn thing. Peacemaker season 2 is also pretty good.
Okay. I haven't even seen season one.
That's a fun one to get back in to get into. That's another one of like
Okay.
if you're like flying somewhere, you can always just download the episodes and just like start watching them.
Perfect. That's gonna be me next week.
Yeah, so I'm not flying anytime soon, but we'll get into the Stranger Things here. So obviously they dropped 4 episodes the day before Thanksgiving, another three coming on Christmas night at 8 p.m. and another one, the finale coming on New Year's Eve. So it makes me wonder here, like I'm looking at the decision production wise, like obviously four we know was the longest of the batch, about an hour and a half. It's like a mini
Hmm.
movie here. Like I feel like that it tells you that 7, 8 are basically the movie length, that they're sort of wrapping this up that way. I feel like they did this on purpose to just keep the subscribers longer.
Yeah, it has to be. And it's like so close to the end of the year kind of deal. But honestly, they have to play the long game. I feel like, that's what Netflix is used to be. And now, like HBO, like once a week would release episodes. It's never just like a full like dump on there.
Yeah.
Um, which is interesting. So it's like all about engagement and keeping people week from week, but who knows? Netflix is way smarter than me anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky because I feel like my algorithm is not tuned into Stranger Things anymore because like I did not get to the episode I told you off air, bring it on there. Like because of my schedule, the holidays, and whatnot. I watched 2 episodes on Saturday and two on day of recording. I did not get spoiled, so that was impressive for me.
No, that's great. I, of course, watched one TikTok and then my entire feed became TikToks of Stranger Things, but I was on it. I was there by Thanksgiving night. I was all caught up.
So you basically were exactly what Netflix wanted here, where he's like you were ready at the jump.
Yeah, I'm the ADHDer who needs to see something right now. So I have no chill.
Yeah. I will say, my hope with this is that they stick the landing better than Squid Game did because we talked about season 1 back in the day. My buddy Nick Frayer for Sky Guys helped me cover seasons 2 and 3 on the pod this year, and he and I disagree on how they ended the show. Like I thought they did not stick the landing, but the ride was still good.
Okay, that's good. I listen. I was done after one season like we were discussing earlier.
All right, so let's get into this season. So like, obviously a lot happening here. Like, what was something you wanted to jump out and talk about?
Well, it's so funny because when this part happened, I immediately thought of you
Okay.
because back in season two, I remember us talking about how we didn't like the whole kind of side like episodes with eight.
Yep.
So I saw eight, I was like, oh, Mike's gonna hate it. Like Mike's gonna hate eight. Like we're back to that. All kidding aside, that was a surprise. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, and they did a good job sort of selling you like, oh, like the military has Vecna, like Vecna
Hmm.
is like in the lab and they're trying to get around. Then they do this great reveal in the fourth episode where they have everything sort of going nuts where Vecna's trying to kidnap children for his master plan and he comes roaring out of the quarantine zone. You're like, who actually is in there? And then it took me a minute, like, oh yeah, that was that one episode that like everybody hated and they went back to it.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's important that they have another, kid with crazy powers like Vecna and 11.
Well, I mean, they got an army going now by the end of this on here. Considering if 11's gonna break 8 out, and we saw what
Yeah.
happened with Will Byers, so like they have like basically their own Demogorgon fighting army.
Yeah, which I didn't see that coming either. I mean, at least like I was surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I knew that was going to happen and something was going to, like in the moment, but I would have never like guessed that for, season four or
Yeah,
five, sorry.
yeah. I do want to touch on the Will thing too. I feel like this is a show. I feel like for a while they had no idea what to do with Will after he came back, and I feel
Hmm.
like glad they finally gave him like a real meaty story and stuff to do because I think of those four kid actors, Noah Schnapp is the best of the bunch, and he's given nothing to work with. So seeing what he was able to do here with like him sort of like realizing, oh, like I'm getting looped into the hive mind. I see Vecna's master plan. He has this moment where like he realized like the Demogorgon is about to kill all my friends on the surface, and then all of a sudden he just taps into what Vecna did to him, and he has the 11 superpowers. That was really cool.
Yeah. I like all the Harry Potter parallels
Yeah,
that's been circulating the internet.
yeah, yeah. Basically got the lightning bolt scar, and now he has half his powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. that was a good touch with that storyline. I do like that we gave him more to do besides mope about like having a crush on Mike. I thought that, and pairing him with Robin was a great choice.
Yes, and not to fast forward or anything, but I'll get back to that in our later on in our conversation.
All right. Just in broad strokes of the season here. I do think like the time jump was interesting because I did think like it's been what was like 2 years between season 4 and 5 according to the timeline. Like season four,
Yes.
85 or 86. I can't remember which one it was.
I thought it was 80. Oh yeah, I thought it was 86.
And then season 3 is famously the summer of 85 when they when they destroy them all. And I don't know what happened. I
Hmm.
don't remember when 4 was.
I thought it was supposed to be 80, like it's supposed to be like almost a year or 8 months or something after the last episode of season 4.
Yeah, I'm double checking this. Yeah, season 4 is March 1986. So we go to November 87. It's about like a year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay.
So I mean,
So
poor Max has been in a coma for a year and a half in the timeline.
I know, and who's gonna afford those medical bills? I don't think her family can do that.
Well, I think the military is clearly involved in this town thing, and they're probably keeping her propped up for observation purposes.
True, true. Um, so what did you think about Holly?
Yeah,
That whole character Holly. I'm just curious.
that came out of nowhere for me because, like, for the first 4 seasons of the show, Holly's just like a background character who's sort of like not really involved in anything. It's just like playing in her room while Mike and Nancy are doing like crazy things. And now, like, I think that they took it, oh, like the actor is older now, so we can loop her more into the story. I think that was a fun choice.
Yeah, so with Holly's, I was doing some research that like, for the podcast and everything, but I was during it, I was like, okay, like didn't in season 1, because I try to rewatch like the important episodes, not just the
Yep.
ones that the Duffer Brothers said. But when Will goes missing at first and Mrs. Wheeler comes in and like with Holly and
Yeah.
Holly sees like the, whatever. So I wonder if she has like some sort of like woo power or something, low
Yeah.
key.
Yeah, it's curious because like back in his plan, he's going for specific children, like that he's trying to get to be his pillars to do some nefarious plan, TBD, to basically destroy Hawkins. And like Holly's basically his first like pick to go do that. So you wonder if there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then I was I was kind of like so surprised that Hopper was wearing like a bomb. Like he was gonna blow it like every single time he went in to do a run, he was planning on not coming back.
Yeah, he was willing to just like take one. He's willing to basically like kamikaze himself.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, not cool. Like, stop trying to die. Like,
Yeah.
talk about all the footage they reused from season 1.
Yeah, there was a
It
lot.
was like it was the same 3 shots over and over again. I was like, all right, we get it. Like, whatever.
Yeah, they really hammered home the like his daughter died storyline, like multiple
Yeah.
in case you forgot.
Just yeah, even the whole entire 4 episodes was like, oh yeah, by the way, his marriage fell apart and his daughter's dead. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and wild thing too, basically, apart from the first episode, the first half of it, like he and Eleven are basically in the upside down the entire like first batch.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm hoping that like the last like the movie, the drop that's going to be on New Year's Eve is going to be everybody together, but I'm getting kind of tired of everybody just being separated.
Yeah, I think the separated pods they work better this time than they did in season 4 because I feel like the pairings they were a little better.
Yeah, I just literally do not think that like Steve has ever talked to Will.
No,
Like they never had like a one-on-one conversation, which blows my mind. I'm like, it's been 5 seasons.
they did choose to put Steve and Jonathan together the whole arc. I think that was like a. I think that was probably my one gripe. Because like I don't like I'm tired of the love triangle with Nancy. Like, I don't need to keep relitigating this.
Yeah, and what I also didn't enjoy either was like the Dustin Steve arguing all the time. It's like we get it. Like there's only so much I could take of that. It was a little over the top at some points. I mean, excellent acting, but like, you know what I mean? It's just more like the decision to continue to like poke and prod at each other.
Yeah. I will say also, I think like the one of the signature moments of this batch is like Demogorgon invasion of the Wheeler house when they kidnap Holly, and like this is the first time you really see like and like throughout the show, like Mike and Nancy have kept their parents in the dark about what's really going on with the
Hmm.
upside down and stuff. So like seeing Ted and Karen trying to deal with the Demogorgons while Holly's basically like trying to protect Holly. Like that was just like pure chaos. And like seeing Ted run up with a golf club trying like bash the Demogorgon, like just like he had no chance.
It's like not even that he like swings like lamely at it,
Yeah.
and then meanwhile Karen like breaks the bottle and starts stabbing the thing with
Yeah.
all teeth and like whatever. Like
Yeah.
terrifying, crazy mama bear mode.
Yeah, there was a lot of like disturbing visuals in this batch between like when they find Karen bloody on the floor, when you see like in episode 4 Vecna basically like stabs the soldier through his eyes and nose,
Yeah, that was nuts.
like that was like that's like the stuff you're like you can't watch this show if you're like 13 years old and not be like mentally disturbed.
Yeah, I don't know. Some kids are crazy these days, these 13-year-olds.
Yeah. And what else you want to touch on here? Because I have a couple other things I'll get to after you throw your next point out.
I have two.
Okay.
The Jonathan thing, like the whole proposing,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like a setup for one of them dying. And I'm kind of like, I'm okay if Jonathan dies. I'm not okay if Steve dies.
So you so
Hands down.
do you think that the resolution of the love triangle is one of them dies? That's your theory.
I feel like it's going to be Steve for like two reasons. It's going to be like, I hope I'm wrong, by the way, future Sam, and for recording purposes. I hope I'm wrong. I think Steve will sacrifice himself for like not just Dustin, but also for like a Nancy, like Jonathan situation. It's like it's gonna be like the perfect, or even like Robin coming in. Like he's gonna be like, you know what, guys, it's been real. See you later. I'm just a disc jockey. And, but again, hope I'm wrong, but I just feel like it's just like everybody's guessing that. It's not just me who has these thoughts, but
Yeah, it feels like to me, it's like they've been, very precious their characters throughout the show. When they kill one person off who's like new to the cast or like extraneous member, but like they have not touched their main group the entire time. And like I feel like it's very easy to call Steve's the one who dies. I feel like it's very easy. I feel like that they would.
I hope that, yeah, I hope they don't do that. I hope that they're like, oh, everybody's gonna guess this. Let's not do it.
Yeah, and I wonder if their call is complicated by the fact that the actors who played Nancy and John, they've basically been in a relationship the entire show. I wonder if that has clouded their writing judgment.
Maybe. I mean, honestly, if they all survive this, I hope all of them go their separate ways. Nobody ends up together. They all disappear and have their own lives outside of Hawkins, Indiana. But so that was like my big thing. And then my second one was I'm annoyed that I did not know this, and now if you did, I could be completely wrong, that the play that's out on Broadway
Yep.
is canon.
Yeah,
Did you read that anywhere? Because I did not hear anything about this until after the episodes aired. They're like, oh yeah, duh. The Stranger Things play, it's canon. Like, where the hell did you guys get that information?
I did hear about this, and I did watch the behind the scenes special of them about the making of the Broadway play on Netflix. It came
Hmm.
out, I think like earlier in the summer. They teased like, oh, like this is, I never they mentioned the special. Like, yeah, like this is a canon story to the show. Like, you don't need to watch it, but like it'll give you more background information. Like if you do see it, but like
So much background information because thankfully the internet likes to like go deep and like steal things because that helped me because I don't have time to go to see a Broadway show.
yeah, I think that's a wild like expectation. It's like, oh, like you have like this, very time-consuming show we're putting out every 3 years, basically. That like the kids have gone to preteens to a full-grown adults by the time we finish it. And oh, go watch a play.
Yeah, go travel to New York. Thankfully, you and I are already here, but go to travel to New York, spend $200 on a ticket, and then then you'll be caught up for the season five. Anyway, I was a little annoyed by that, but I did learn a lot about the play and stuff in it. I don't know if you did any or you read anything about it. But like the cave, like why he's scared of the cave and like their play and like who he like meets are all the parents, and I'm like, is this just a school bully trying to get back like at their kids all these years later?
Yeah, it's one of those things where like based on my viewing schedule, I did not have the time to like go do the research. I think this comes in episode 4 when Max basically her spirit basically in the upside down like prison escape sort of like tells like how like, oh, like I went on this journey following Henry and I found this, and she finds the playbill, and like that's sort of your key.
Hmm.
I'm like I did not have time to do the full research, but like that would be very annoying. Like if they expect you to have critical information from that play.
Exactly. What made me laugh though is all the memes that are coming out. They're like Will in the upside down, and it's like the like scary like blah blah blah, and it's like Holly in the upside down. It's like dancing through flowers or
Yeah.
whatever, like the complete different upside down. Which my theory is like that's Eight's fault, not in a bad way. Just like that's Eight's reason why she's there. She's making the upside down look nicer somehow. I don't know. That's just like my conspiracy theory right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if this is the concept from this show or something else, but the whole Mind Palace idea sort of like I think it might have been from sort of the Sherlock Holmes Mind Palace sort of thing. Sort of like one of that's like something that like they're using Vecna's just use this sort of like keep the kids like docile while he like uses them for whatever purpose he has. Because you see in the real time like that like they're all sort of like strapped to the pillars like Will was like in season one.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. This show gets me. But yeah, those are all my things. So what were some of yours that we didn't cover?
Couple of things come here. Like, what do you think about Linda Hamilton joining the cast as Dr. K?
So um she was there.
Yeah,
She was in the episodes.
yeah. They
I
tried
don't
to
know
make
if that's just direction she got or what, but
it seem like they wanted the whole like mustache twirly villain to be like somebody we knew. And they did have some famous polls in season four, if I remember correctly. I believe one of the you trying to remember who the big actor was that they got in terms of the oh, Robert Englund was in it as
mhm.
Victor Creel. Like that was their big poll in season four. Like Linda Hamilton just having her be menacing military superior didn't seem to like do much for me.
No, I don't not jumping ahead either, but she'll be coming back soon in our little thing, but I did not enjoy her performance at all.
Yeah. It's one of those things like the military played a big role here because basically what the story tells you after the upside down sort of like explosion thing at the end of season four, like the military basically locks down Hawkins. They say, "Oh, you guys are quarantined. We're gonna send you supplies and you can't leave the town." And
Hmm.
we're gonna like just experiment on what's going on here in the upside down. So like they're basically hunting for a weapon and trying to use this for some nefarious purpose we haven't been told yet for sure. But like to me, it was
That and their information's wrong. They're like, it's her fault. Like, no, it's not her fault.
well, I think they're clearly invested in technology, try like their powers to use for nefarious purposes. We just don't know exactly what they are at this point.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I got here. Like, what do you think what they did with Max in terms of like having her still be in the coma, but her spirit's alive in the prison in the mind prison that Vecna created, and she's trying to help like Holly and the kids.
Which I like that aspect of like her still being in the show and her still being relevant, but like she has to like wake up. Like I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'm like kind of don't have an opinion one way or another, but like I just thought it was like I was surprised to see her like at the end of what that was episode two,
Great, she pops up. I think.
three, and then like you see like her like journey or whatever. And I understand like it's important, sorry, to the story, but I don't know if was blah. I'm just hoping that she has like something big. They have something big planned for Max in a good way, not in a death way.
Yeah, I hope they do, and I feel like they're gonna have her wake up at some point. I think in Batch 2 she's gonna wake up.
Yeah. So did you see like there's a teaser or whatever
I did not
for
check it out because Netflix did not direct me to. I didn't go searching for it.
Fair. There was like one where I think like Lucas is like holding her, which looks, but you can't really tell because it's such a quick cut, and I'm not gonna go back and scrub through each frame by frame. So
The only thing I remember from the initial teaser I didn't see is that was Will emphatically screaming "run" at the end of the clip. Like that was not in this batch, and like that's something that was mocked on the internet when it came out.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that one was good. New characters wise, they talk about like Dr. K. Like, which of the other new characters pop to you?
Well, okay, Erica's badass. She's hilarious.
Two of Erica this batch.
What?
Not enough Erica this batch.
No, 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 definitely not. But listen, I'm sure she'll be here throughout the whole thing. And good old Derek.
Yeah,
Derek, the surprise scene stealer.
yeah. We went from dickhead Derek to delightful Derek. That was funny.
That was a great line.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did love like the whole plan of like Erica infiltrating the Turnbow house to like to basically like, drug them with horse tranquilizers, so they can protect Derek from being taken by the Demogorgons, and like him like basically eating enough pie to get knocked out and getting looped into the plan was great.
Yeah, but the Tina and the parents are still in the barn because
Yeah,
they kidnapped everybody, but and then Derek came too or whatever
and
by
they
the
all
bike.
and they all left and they all went on their various adventures trying to protect the kids. So well, they this is like a day later. So like I wonder what happened with that.
Yeah, like did they call the police? Like, do they don't care about Derek because he was still dipshit Derek then?
Yeah, he was. I did love their little like plan where he's like doing like meditative breathing and like he's he tells the teacher he's like, oh, don't worry, like my mom does it when she runs out of Valium.
Yes. He had some really great lines.
Yeah,
He's
great
like,
line.
"You can't protect shit." That was like the best.
Yeah, great line reads that kid.
Yeah, he did a great job. And I know that she's a different actress than like the season 1 through 3, but the actress who plays Holly did a pretty good job too.
Yeah, they're definitely a good casting job there because they gave her more responsibility this season compared to the other ones. It was also nice
Hmm.
to see Mr. Clark back teaching Erica's class. Erica just loving it, embracing her inner nerd.
Do you think he's evil?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm very believable,
Okay.
Mr. Clark.
I'm because I really like Mr. Clark, but I'm like, what if he's evil?
I feel like he's just like loves science so much and is happy to have students who like care about science.
True.
That's why he loved like the Mike and Will, like Dustin and Lucas crew because they all love the science.
But like, what if he's evil?
I don't think I think we got more hints to that than we would have.
All right, but you know, just putting that out there. Just the thought.
All right, so let's kind of start wrapping up here. Like,
Hmm.
who was the MVP of the batch here?
Our man Derek, and not just a person. I have a scene that is an MVP.
Yeah,
Robin's talk with Will,
yeah,
that monologue
yeah,
was delivered so well. Like Mile Hawk did an amazing job. Like I don't know what like she was kind of like la 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 forever, and then that monologue hit, and I'm like, damn, she's such a good actress, just like her parents. But like, holy moly, I thought that was so good.
yeah. She was great in this batch, and the decision to pair her with Will is probably one of the best things the show's done in a while.
Yeah, no, for real. I just it's nice to have not the like the characters from like season 3 and 4 like they interact with the same people. So now it's nice to have like a little crossover.
Yeah. I'll also throw in here. I'm giving the MVP to Will. I feel like Will had the best like arc in the entire of the first four. I think his character's growth was good this in this batch.
Yeah, and he like found his power.
Yeah. Who's the LVP of Volume One? I'm assuming you're going with Lieutenant K.
It's freaking Dr. K.
Yeah.
Linda Hamilton like yeah. I just I just thought a little bit more from her. And then going back, I have LVP as well. Steve and Dustin friendship. Again, like I said, too much poking, prodding, whatever. And the fact that this canon information that came from a play.
Yeah.
Those are my LVPs.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Dustin. I feel like Dustin in this arc, like I get the character wise, like he's still like mourning Steve, like mourning Eddie a year and a half later, but like
Hmm.
his decision not to be there for the first crawl basically impacts everything that happens the rest of the arc for them.
Yeah. I just like, like he's going through it. He's going through the stages of grief. Hopefully he'll like wake up a little bit. But
Yeah, and I will mention to the writers, make us live through Jonathan and Steve debating with like the Nancy love triangle again.
yes, oh man. But they also gave us dipshit Derek and delightful Derek. So, flip flop.
Yep, give that. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to sort of hit on here in terms of storylines here. So, just to reset for the audience here, there are two more releases coming here of the Stranger Things. We have Volume Two, 3 episodes on Christmas night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So Netflix clearly trying to get you to go right from their football games into Stranger Things. I'll probably not be doing that because I'll probably watch the night football game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the best game of the day is the night game.
Yeah, also Santa might be bringing some cool gifts. I might be too hung up on my Christmas presents from Santa specifically.
Might also be a little drunk on eggnog by that point.
Possibly.
Yeah. All right. So that's volume two. Volume three is the finale on New Year's Eve, 8 o'clock. So because we are crazy, we are normal people, we have things going on during the holiday. We're gonna do volume two and three in one batch recording after New Year's. So that's when we're gonna come back here. If you're looking for between Christmas and New Year's, I'm sorry we cannot serve you that
You
time.
need a holiday break, Mike. You work so hard.
Yeah. There's a lot going on in the holidays.
Yeah.
And I mean, like Sky Guys for the uninitiated in the audience, you're like, a lot of that stuff is gonna be pre-recorded for the holiday time period. So like, I gotta try and I guess aside from the NFL picks, I'm gonna try and be ahead of things.
Heck yeah. You know what? Enjoy your holidays. Don't explain it to the people, to the masses.
You're still getting episodes, but like the Stranger Things is gonna be after we get through the holidays.
Sounds perfect to me.
And the utility on 1 week of podcasting about 3 episodes is not very high.
Yeah.
All right, all right, Sam. Thanks for all the time. Really appreciate it. If you want to follow you on social media, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, S Derosa 175. Just Google me. I'm somewhere.